Hey guys, welcome back to King Custom Garage. Today we're going to be looking at the Legendary 1010 McCulloch Chainsaw. These were a really popular wood cutting saw. Back in the day, you still see them for sale all the time. They made them like in the late 70s all the way up into the early 90s, I think. So yeah, let's fire these up real quick and then we'll talk about them, and then I'll cut some wood with them. So let's see if they'll start up. Woo! Those things are loud. And then we got the Pro 1010 automatic. Let's see if this one will fire up. They have a distinct sound, that's for sure. So yeah, here they are, the Legendary Mac 1010s. They're a pretty cool old chainsaw, pretty innovative for their day, which is what McCulloch was all about. They like to do everything a little bit differently and use the latest technologies and materials. So they can make them a little bit more temperamental to work on, because some of the stuff is a little more complicated than a lot of the saws of its day were. And so a lot of guys curse these things because it's one of those things, you either love these or you hate them. But I think they're a cool little saw. They're super loud, so yeah, they sound cool. But yeah, this is the earlier model. This is just the regular old Mac 1010. They're 54 cc's. And see, they don't have much for a muffler. It just blasts out from the bottom there. And then they have the Pro Mac 1010, which I'm not 100% sure. Maybe you guys can tell me in the comments what the difference is on these. I think the Pro Mac is automatic oiler too. But I don't think the engine size is different. I think it's still 54 cc's. I think the 1010S is the bigger one, which is like the 1010 Super. But yeah, this Pro Mac, or this isn't the Pro Mac, but this 1010 is just manual oiler only. Pretty bare bones. And I just have the hard nose bars on these. I wish I had some roller nose bars on them, or sprocket nose bars. I'll have to find me some. And then I got some accessories to go with them. I found some cool cans that would have been of that era. And then I got the owner's manual for these saws. They always have the goofy little pictures in there. What to do, what not to do. And they are a pretty heavy saw for what they were, but I guess they aren't much heavier than what there was back then. And these were sort of the McCulloch answer to the Homelite XL12. And then let's take a look under the hood here. So the Pro 1010 is a little easier to work on, I think, because you can actually, well, no, this one's the harder one, because the carburetor's deep in there, so you can't get a screwdriver on the screws. You have to use your fingers. But then this other one's nice, because when you get the top off, you can get to the screws. And then the nice thing about these 1010s and all these chainsaws that are based on this chassis, the starter's sort of easy to retension. You just loosen those 3 screws, and you can just take that side cover off and wind up your spring a little bit more and just put it back on. It's easy. So yeah, they're cool old saws. And then they built a lot of bigger saws off of this chassis, like this Super Pro 81 here. If you look at it, I mean, it shares a lot of the same. You can take the side cover off of this and put it on that one. In fact, I think somebody took one off of a 1010 and put it on this one, it looks like. But I mean, it's basically the same chassis. This one's an anti-vibe one, so it actually has like rubber mounts and stuff. But yeah, same starter cover, same front cover. So a lot of the parts are interchangeable between these saws. You know, this one's a big one, 81 cc's or 80 cc's, I think, and then these are, yeah, 54. So yeah, the good old Mac 1010s. So yeah, let's cut some wood with them, see how they do. Okay, let's get these things warmed up. Let's see what they sound like when they're both running together, and then I'll take them and cut some wood. That's better. Okay guys, there's our featured chainsaw video of the week, the 1010 McCulloch chainsaws. Hope you enjoyed it, and be sure to subscribe to this YouTube channel, Kane Custom Garage. And remember, friends don't let friends borrow chainsaws.